Video rolling. Audio rolling. Alright, dude. Here goes nothing. What it do, what it does, what it be like? It's your boy Black Girl, aka Dr. H.A.A.S. And once again, finally, this is the Doctor's Orders Podcast. I've been gone for a minute. I mean, literally, some years. 2 or 3 years since probably when the pandemic started, man. Usually I'd apologize, but I can't apologize for something like that. I've been going through it, as we all have. I can't. I'm not the only one going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I really been going through some life changers. Getting older, you know what I'm saying? You could almost call it a midlife crisis. I really didn't know what the hell I was doing at one point. Since the last time you guys heard from me, I had a whole career change. I took a step back from music, so to speak. I mean, I'm still an artist. I'm still doing work. But, I mean, for sure, summer 22, I just completely took off. I ain't did nothing. I've been going, like I said, going through some stuff. Everybody go through shit, period. Depression, loss. Just recently lost a very close friend of mine. So basically the moral of that whole story is life is short. And here I am. So we're going to try to keep this thing rolling as we should. As I would usually say around this time, welcome back. But I mean, this is damn near a brand new podcast now, since the last time I was on. So to all the OGs, welcome back. To all the High-Stonians out there that's repping for the brand, welcome back. All the support from folks near and far, friends, fam, enemies, and strangers. You know what I'm saying? From your people to your ops. I thank y'all for coming back and giving your attention to me, lending me your ear. But in this case, now we got the camera. Now we got visuals. We in your face a little bit more. So this is a new dynamic for me. I'm very happy for it, for the changes. I'm happy for even the struggles that I went through during this hiatus. It'll give me a different point of view on the way that we live in our lives right about now. So to backtrack also and to elaborate on the point I made a minute ago, about my supporters. There was a lot of people that are very close to me that during my dark time, made a strong effort, bro, to reach out to me and make sure I was straight and, just see if I was good. Try to give me whatever I was missing at the time. And for the most part, I blocked those people out, ghosted them. A lot of messages left on read. Just a lot of bad decision making, being under the influence of certain things, not necessarily drugs and alcohol, but not limited to drugs and alcohol. All I'm saying is I really should have took the time out to accept the help. Because if anybody who know me, anybody who know Black Girl, anybody who know Dr. H.A.A.S, I'm not very good at accepting help by any means. I usually feel like I got to put the squad on my back, so to speak. I'm usually the go-to guy when things go left. So I'm not really accustomed to receiving help from anybody. But to say that those people took time out of their lives, their day, their night, their whatever, to reach out to me, and I didn't necessarily embrace them with open arms. I mean, that was a terrible decision on my part. I feel terrible. I'm gonna take the time out to apologize to those people. No, I'm not apologizing for taking my own personal space to clear my head a little and consider my mental health, but I didn't have to completely shut everybody out, especially a few special people that really, were adamant about letting me know that they cared about me. So for that, I'm sorry. In the next coming weeks or so, I'll be spending a lot more time reaching out to you guys personally. So, look forward to that. And, that's pretty much all I got on the intro. What I can do is kind of break down what may have possibly changed with the podcast. I'm going to be a lot more to the point, yet very broad. We ain't going to have as many segments as we did before. It's basically going to consist of the daily diagnosis, which is usually my little current events, my opinion on shit, and the double dose, which is the topic of discussion. For that could be anything, bro. I'm really looking for feedback from you guys. Y'all know where to hit me up at. The Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's all the same. Black Girl _H.A.A.S, Black Girl H.A.A.S, whatever. Yeah, y'all can find me. I'll make sure that I throw it up on video on the screen for you now, since we have that tool. So that's what that is. Few ground rules for any new listeners that may not be familiar with me, Black Girl, aka Dr. H.A.A.S. H.A.A.S stands for Hustle Always Ain't Stopping. It stands for multiple things. You'll learn those as we go by. I do music, but that's not all I do. I'm somewhat of a philanthropist. I am somewhat of a stand-up character in the community. Although I don't intend to do that. That's just the energy I receive from the people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, though, there's a few things that I may go against the grain on. A lot of people don't accept and embrace the way I would accept and embrace. For instance, I curse. I curse a lot. I use profanity. Scientifically speaking, there's been studies that people that tend to use profanity more in their vocabulary, very intelligent people, more intelligent people than average, if that makes any sense. And I feel like I'm an intelligent person, so if you're offended by my language that I'm gonna use throughout the podcast, fuck it, cut it off. You ain't got to hear the shit. All right, now that that's out the way, I'm also very open to the opinions and lifestyles of other people. I am a straight, heterosexual, black male, biologically. I tend to not speak on religious or political beliefs of my own. Just know I'm very open. And I guess the best way for me to say it is this. I'm not with the racial slander. I'm not with the homosexual slander, transgender slander. What you believe in spiritually, what you believe in religiously, what you believe in politically. I could give no fucks, no dams about any of those things. I'm a very open person. So if you're not an open person, you may not want to hear some of the shit that I will be talking about on the podcast moving forward. Completely up to you. I'm just giving you the clear cut warning before y'all dig in deep. Y'all can actually go back, check out what I guess you could call it season 1. I don't want to like call this the new Doctor's Orders, even though it's a tad bit different. We'll just call this season 2. But you can go back to season 1 and kind of get a feel for where I was. Even though it was 2-3 years ago, it's basically the same thing. Probably go talk to a lot of the same people. And a lot of these people have their own set of beliefs. Some I tend to believe in, some I tend to have my own idealism about. So that's what it is. Also, kind of to stack on the first two things, I'm going to say some off the wall shit. I'm going to say some stuff that don't quite make a lot of sense sometimes. Yet, anyway. It doesn't make any sense yet. I'm not saying I can predict the future. I'm not saying I'm always right, because I'm terribly wrong a vast percentage of the time. But what I am saying is, a lot of the time when I'm speaking on something that I have researched, that I have knowledge on, or that I just literally know for a fact is about to happen, or it most likely will go this way. Any scenario, or I'm not predicting scores, but what I can say is that if you're not hustling, you ain't gonna eat. Or, if you pumping negativity into the atmosphere, I can tell you, hey, something bad probably gonna happen soon. That's where I stand. And you don't have to agree with those opinions either. That's another right that you hold. Like, hey, doctor's orders ain't for everybody. H.A.A.S ain't for everybody. But I have respect for everybody. And I won't ever have respect from everybody, but the least I can do is try and be as humble as I possibly can. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We're going to dip off into this daily diagnosis, man. Just give me a second. Okay, I think we back. Where were we? Oh, okay. Yeah, as I explained earlier, we ain't gonna do all them segments we used to do. Really trying to keep the podcast a little short and simple, unless I have a guest, which I will be having in the future once I figure out how to do these Zoom calls for the visual, or just have a bigger area, bigger workspace instead of this one-on-one stuff. Shout out to DT Visually. I'm very sure her and her organization is gonna help me with the recording moving forward. At least when it comes to the guests. Solo episodes, I got it. I'm just gonna be in the lab, in the H.A.A.S lab doing what I do. But all other visual products and projects. What documentary? We're trying to do a documentary coming soon. She got a bunch of commercials coming. You know, I think I touched up on that on a couple of interviews back in the slab. But yeah, that's gonna be coming soon. Just stay tuned for it. What we're gonna do though, we're gonna get into the daily diagnosis. For the new listeners, daily diagnosis. I'm gonna pick a handful of current events, so just things that's going on. Speak my piece on it. You might give it a damn, you might not. Uh, I'm coming real blank at the moment because I don't really have a lot of feedback. I'm really just jumping back in it. So as I said earlier, man, hit me up on the social sites, man. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to talk about for the topic of discussion. What you want me to cover in the daily diagnosis. Let me know what's going on because I'm in a box, bro. Like I'm literally in a cave. Anyway, first thing I want to discuss is this Brittany Griner situation. Me being a marijuana advocate and connoisseur, it kind of hurts me, man. The fact, first off, for those of y'all that don't know, she was overseas playing ball in Russia. She had some, I don't know what she had. I want to say she had the little vape cartridge. Was it a vape cartridge? I don't. It was a THC product for sure. Had it in her bag. Forgot it was there. They locked her up. So it's less than a gram. First of all, just to give you some more details about it. She had less than a gram. They locked her up. We thought it was okay. Let's go get this woman out, right? Well, nah. They sentenced her the other day. They gave her 9 years. And for anybody that's ever been involved with the law, any type of altercation, run in with the law, you know that marijuana charge is a very sticky situation because, no pun intended, by the way, it's a very sticky situation because you really don't know which direction it could go. It could be a slap on the wrist, take your bag, let you go, or they could book you, charge you, and let you sit for a little while. That's in America. That's on American soil. She overseas, man, and I just feel it's unnecessary to hold a person, period, for marijuana. But 9 years is ridiculous. It's outrageous, bro. And the whole grounds behind this, from what I'm understanding, is it's a political thing. We got a Russian guy. Let me see if I can get some information about the fella. What was he up to? From what I understand, he was dangerous as hell. He was responsible for a bunch of murders. We holding him over here for something. I guess they want him back. That could be one of the theories that's going on. I'm not sure, but either way, fucked up situation. Thoughts and prayers with BG, bro. Free BG till BG free. Seriously, because it makes no sense for that marijuana. So we hope that she can come home soon, because this is really getting out of hand. Other news. Yeah, the game dropped a diss track on Eminem like yesterday or some shit like that. Here's the deal. He went like on a 10-minute, somewhat like a freestyle. I don't know if it was like of course I'm sure it's pre-written, but just saying he freestyled. It was a 10-minute deal though. Like for real. Nigga went from front to back 10 minutes just banging them out. I got mixed feelings because I'm a huge Eminem fan. Anybody that know me probably know that. It's Zero Pac Eminem with me. I stayed on all of it. They got a lot of people in between. Shout out Vicious, shout out UGK, especially Bun. I sound like Bun. Be living like Bimp. But yeah, I had mixed emotions about the song because, like I say, any hip hop fan gonna love just a 10-minute run. You know what I'm saying, on a dope beat. Shout out to Game, by the way. That boy know how to pick his beats. That's one thing about him. I never thought he was whack. I always knew Game could rap. Very lyrical dude. He could rap. He never was one of them that was garbage. But I just wasn't feeling that diss all the way, bro. Could be biased, you know. Like I say, I fuck with Shady, bro. I grew up on that boy. But I had a period of my life where I was clacking Game too. I mean, I still bump Game. Every blue moon it'll pop up. You know, anybody got them Spotify playlists, shit'll pop up. It'll surprise you. You know. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know on social how y'all feel about it. Cause I give it about a 7, maybe a 6. He has some bars, which you expect to get some bars. I mean, you rapping for 10 fucking minutes. I mean, something got to hit. But yeah. Anyway, that's that. We're gonna stay on the music plane right quick. All right. Big fan of Beyonce, bro. I mean, since Destiny's Child, big fan of Beyonce. Fan of almost all of her work. Um, but look, man, this latest single, man, that's the most disappointed I've ever been in a song that's been blessed with any vocals from Beyonce. Period. I ain't dug into the whole album. From what I hear, it's more of that up tempo dance music shit. I guess that's the wave now. I mean, I see Drake just done some shit similar to that not too long ago. Not a fan of that project either. Anyway, I'm not a fan of Beyonce's new song. Um, that sucks. That sucks, man. Because I love her music and I hate when anyone that I'm a big, huge fan of flops. I don't want to call it a flop because everybody else seems to love it. I don't know. It get on my fucking nerves. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that because I can't stand it. But I'm entitled to that opinion. Beehive, please don't fuck me up behind this. That's just my opinion. I love the majority of her shit. I'm just not feeling the new shit. I'm not feeling the new wave. Like I said, that old up-tempo dance music going back to 92, 93, I'm kind of not there. So that's my opinion. Take it how you wanna. And it goes the same way for the newer rap. The everything stick talk, murder. Like I'm sick of hearing that shit. My type of music ain't that popular. Anybody that know me, I'm probably gonna tell you about some shit that bothered me the most, some old pain music, or I'ma just throw something in the air that got a nice little bob to it. I'm not too serious. I don't make a lot of dance shit. I don't make a lot of violent shit. But my shit's my shit clack. Go check me out. Matter of fact, you're probably hearing some of this in the background. By the way, all this background music, that's most likely some of my personal shit. Long catalog. Y'all go check it out, man. Run it up on Spotify, Amazon. Y'all check that shit out on iTunes. Man, basically anywhere they got music, you can find something of mine. YouTube for sure. All those videos. Shout out to DT Visually. Done all of those. Gonna be doing all the new ones. Yeah, dead serious. That's what that is. Me as an artist, most of this content is probably gonna be music related, but I talk about other shit. But honestly, that was my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all want to hear about next. I'm going to be back with the double dose. All right. Excuse me. Doctor's Orders, Season 2, Episode 1. Yeah, man, I gave y'all the intro. Welcomed y'all back. Gave you a little rundown, telling you what everything's going to be about. Even apologize to a lot of y'all that reached out to me when I was down bad. We went through our daily diagnosis. Really didn't have too much more on my mind about that. And here we are. We're down to the final segment, the meat of the show, if you will. It's called our double dose. We pick a topic, we run it, we talk about it. This would be the time of the podcast that if I had a guest, the guest would show up, give their 2 cents, run it with me a little while. Coming soon, by the way. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging. I know I say that a lot, but there's a few people that's interested in visiting old Dr. H.A.A.S. So we gonna make that happen for y'all ASAP fast. Thing about it, I don't have a true topic of discussion for this show. It was basically just trying to get my feet wet, get back into the mix. I hope I don't disappoint. We just gonna rant a little bit. We gonna run it back and forth. And I'm also just gonna break things down. Try to get you guys involved. All you true Hostonians that been rocking with me since day one. Try to get y'all involved, man. Give y'all an opportunity to hit me up on them social sites. Drop some in them comments, man. Let me know what y'all want to hear from me, or who would guess you like to see, man. What do you guys care about the most? I guess we can start there. Because when it comes to what I care about the most, I'm a unique person. I'm very weird. Like I'm the most introverted extrovert you'll ever meet. I'm everything's very central. I'm as complex as I am mentally. I'm a very simple person. Very. My family that I built and the family that I was born in, that's one and the same with me. Like I gotta take care of mine first. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm never gonna turn my back on my people. I know that may sound a little strange because a lot of my people watching this, like, man, we don't hear from dude. We don't. I know, I know. I'm. That's something I need to admit. I'm very terrible at keeping in touch and communicating with people that I care about. Um, I'm the type of nigga, man. No news is good news, both ways. For me, if I don't hear anything, I'm assuming all is well. If I don't say anything, um, y'all assuming that all is well. And to be honest, it's a dual-edged sword, bro. I'm a walking, talking contradiction when it comes to that. Let me tell you why. When I tend to get quiet, when I tend to block shit out, if you don't see me active on social, if you don't see me out and about, let's just say at work or something, um, I'm usually fucked up. I'm usually doing real bad. Um, I might have lost sight on a few things. I might need help mentally. I might need help emotionally. I might need help spiritually. Um, but I won't say nothing. Um, and that kind of sucks because I'll really need help. I'll really be on my face and almost resent the person I am to not want to accept help from people, to not want to embrace the positive energy that's reciprocated. I stay putting positive energy into the atmosphere, and then when it comes back to me, I almost don't know how to accept it, especially from, like I said, family and people I care about the most. So that's something that I need to work on. Self awareness is big with me. So let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that scenario. You know, how are y'all when it comes to communicating with the people that you love? Um, what's your love language? Because not everybody needs to be huggy, kissy, lovey dovey. Not everybody needs to be heard or heard from. Some people need all of the above. You got to call, text, man, check on these people, bro. Like, they need that. Give a hug and a kiss when necessary. It goes a long way. I'm telling you that because I ain't learned that yet. So that's where this whole interaction is going to be healthy for the both of us. It helps me a lot to get behind this mic, get in front of this camera, and put my side of the story out there. Because if you're anything like me, you probably like wonder, like, man, I wonder if anybody else ever feel like I feel. So for any of y'all that feel like I feel about that, you know, loves to show love and you know, but doesn't check on their people. Same time, don't be speaking up when they need help or don't want to accept. Let me know how y'all rocking because I think I'm very strange for that. Probably need counseling for that. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, what else I want to run with y'all real quick before we shut it down because we ain't gonna keep this long, bro. We go about 30 minutes on these. Well, I guess to tag on to that, how's your mental health, bro? How y'all feeling? You know, we run up on people every day. Hey, how you doing? And it's either fine or so, not too bad, can't complain. Like, are you ready for the, hey, how you doing? Man, I'm fucked up, man. My whole world crashing down. I don't know what to do, bro. You ready for that? Because a lot of times I'm not ready for that. And unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, there's a lot of folks out there that when they're going through their shit, and I ask them how they doing, you know, I guess they see that I'm humble enough to and open enough to listen to what they have to say and understand their point of view. I probably can't help them, you know, in a monetary way or in a physical way or spiritually. I might be able to, you know, give you some of my energy. Emotionally, I can try to lift up your spirits and you know, try to make your day better, but ain't too much more than that I can do. To some people that's enough, but you know, not everybody's ready to be a lending helping hand, and their mental health may not be as stable either. You know, it all boils down to we live in a world full of people, so we have to learn to understand and respect people. I think that's where a lot of our issues in this country are stemming from. We don't know or give a fuck about the next man and expect everybody to know and give a fuck about us. So yeah, take care of your mental health. That's my suggestion and my advice. Cause I over the past 5 to 10 years, I've started to notice, yeah, I have a few issues mentally that I need to get taken care of. So give me feedback on that, man. How's your mental health? How do you perceive mental health? And are you concerned about the next man as you should be? Let me know how you feel about that. Um, yeah, man. I don't really have too much else, bro. Okay, yeah, man. So that about it, bro. Ain't too much. I'm gonna leave you with. In closing, I'd like to say thank y'all for giving me y'all attention for real. Um, bear with me. I know it's kind of rough this go around, first episode back in literally years. So just bear with me. I got a lot of shit to say, and I want to hear what y'all want to talk about, bro. And I need somebody in here chopping it up with me, because I'm gonna get real tired of doing these episodes on the 1D. So as I said earlier, y'all hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on the socials. Look, I know for the new listeners, all right. Facebook, Black Earl slash Dr. H.A.A.S. You dig? YouTube, Black Earl slash H.A.A.S. Same thing. IG, at Black Earl underscore H.A.A.S. TikTok, exact same thing, at Black Earl underscore H.A.A.S. For those of y'all, H.A.A.S. H-A.A.S. Straight up. It's real smooth, real simple, easy to find. The podcast, y'all can catch that on the Anchor app. Y'all can catch that on Spotify, on man, look, anywhere you find your podcast, I'm probably gonna pop up in that feed for the audio. Video exclusively on YouTube. Y'all catch that. Y'all can catch the short snippets of this exact same episode on IG Reels and TikTok, probably on the Facebook artist page, maybe. I ain't gonna put it on my main page unless I'm sharing it off another page. So if y'all see the Earl Nelson page and they got a bunch of doctors all this shit on it, just know I'm sharing it from another page. That's where I'm gonna get all the feedback from. Just go follow those links. Get all that info tightened up for me, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with your boy. Uh, till next time, man. We're gonna holler at y'all 101.